Hello, hello. Welcome in. How is everyone doing? Welcome to Welcome to I don't know what I'm doing today. Welcome to I wanted to stream, but I don't know what I really want to do. I just kind of wanted to hang out, I guess. I know that's a great way to get people to show up, is being like, I don't know what we're doing today, but it's fine. I know I think I originally said I wanted to play the Portal games, but I don't know if I actually want to really do that. I really like them, but I don't know if I want to stream them right now. Maybe I will later. I don't know. Maybe I will play them. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I just had a long night and I'm just gonna... I didn't really plan anything, but I wanted to stream. I wanted to do some stuff. So here I am. There was a new Trickout game which I wanted to play, which I've been playing for a bit. Maybe we can do that. It's just like a MMO where all you do is beat up animals. Well, monsters, I guess. That's like the entire game, but it's really funny. So maybe we'll do that. It's silly. I don't know. But I wanted to stream. I've never done one of these before where I just kind of stream. Maybe I'll never do this again. I don't know. But I got some sparkling water. Oh! Okay. All over my face. Thanks. Tastes good though. Today's sparkling water is Waterloo brand Guava Berry. It's pretty good. It tastes better if it didn't, you know, explode. That's fine. That's fine. The beauty of it is it's mostly water, so it shouldn't stain anything. I hope not, because it got all over my mat. Oh, my mouse pad. Very sad. I'm on my third desk mat. Over the course of like 6 years at this point. My original one was a REM desk mat, which I actually really like. I liked it a lot. Stopping by, hey, thank you for the 7 months, team. And enjoy your vacation. How goes the vacation? But I hope you're having fun. I saw some of the pictures you were posting. It looks cool. Looks like fun. And thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate it. I really do. We're just kind of hanging out today. I don't really know what the plan is here, so. Excuse me. Whew. I was, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Like I said, I have no plans today. Still waking up. At a music festival. Ooh. Enjoy the music festival. That sounds fun. I saw somebody, someone on Twitter, they went to a, like an orchestra concert. Or an opera, I guess, sort of an opera. I think it was an opera. Looks really cool. I've never been to an opera before. I feel like it'd be cool. I guess I technically went to one, but it was more like, it was like someone I went to high school with had his own little mini opera performance. And it wasn't a true opera. He just sang opera songs, but it was really awesome. It was really sick. They were like the best singer at our school, like of all time. Like genuinely one of the best singers, if not the best musical performer like ever in the history of our school. And obviously it was insane. But then he went to college for singing. And then when he came back to perform, we're like, wow. you made previous you look like he sucks. Which obviously he didn't, but I was like, man. Mambo. Hello, Zero Hitman. Welcome in. Welcome to... I don't know what I'm doing today. How are you doing? Zero Hitman. That's a cool name. based off of the Hitman games. I guess Hitman didn't invent Hitman, but glad you found the Mambo immediately. It's a very important redeem in this channel. It's very important. I'm just talking, just yapping about random stuff. Glad you're doing good though. But yeah, he was a really phenomenal singer in high school, and then he went to college and he came back, and we were blown away. We were like, oh my gosh, like you were good before, but now it's like I can't even possibly imagine you being the same person. And he's incredible. But man, that was sick. Great guy. But yeah, all that to say, I want to go to an opera. I feel like it'd be fun. What's the topic? I'm just the topic is just random. Team said he was at a music festival, and then that got me down the path of I saw someone on Twitter going to an opera. That got me down the path of my friend who's now, I don't think he's an opera singer. He's trained in opera. I think he's more classical music, but yeah. No, yeah, I just I go down tangent after tangent. It's a problem I have. I've talked about many things in many different fields just because I just can't focus. Sadly, just a cringy name. Hey, I don't think it's cringy. I think it's cool. Zero Hitman. I think it's cool. I like it. I think it's fun. But yeah, no, I really don't have a plan. I think originally I was originally I wanted to play the Portal series, like 1, 2, and then a mod that I really like, but I don't know, I just don't really feel like it. Maybe I should feel like it. Maybe I will feel like it if I start it, but there's also a Speaky game that I was talking about, an MMO, which is like it's I need to play it at some point, but there's no way I could do there's no way I could do a 3-hour stream. Oh, maybe I could, but it's like it's literally just beating up monsters. That's the entire gameplay. Yeah, I do play. So I don't stream Trickal, but if you've never heard of Trickal Chibi Go, it's probably my favorite gacha game at the moment. I don't stream it, but I do play it. I thought about streaming it. Maybe I should. But it's really fun. I do mostly stream Blue Archive. I love that game. But I play a bunch of random stuff. Like my main series that I've been doing is I've been playing every single Professor Layton and Ace Attorney game over the course of now 4.5 years, 5 years, I guess. I've been trying to play every one, which I really love. You played Deltarune? Oh man, I've thought so much about like Undertale and Deltarune. I don't know if I would stream it per se. I kind of want to try it out. It's just like my list of games that I want to play is exponential, as is like every single person's, you know. I'm not trying to be unique. We all have games we want to play. I don't know. It's like I don't know if I ever will have the time to play it. Maybe I will someday. I could easily be convinced to play Undertale and Deltarune. I assume they're right. Isn't Deltarune the sequel or something? Like I haven't even played the first one. I played nothing from that series. I do know about it. Do you play PGA? Oh, I actually did play PGR. I played it for about a month. Back when I played a ton of gacha games, I actually really liked Punishing Gray Raven a lot. But I don't know, maybe about a year or so ago, I was playing a lot of gacha games, and there were like a bunch of things that happened in my life. One, I was just playing too many gacha games, and it's just, you know, gacha games are just a big time waster, you know? Well, I don't want to say time waster, but a huge investment, you know? Calling it a waste is kind of mean. It's an investment in your time. But on top of that, there was a different game I play, which I still really love. called Heaven Burns Red. I really, really like that game. It was unlike any other gacha game I've ever played. But I won't go too into depth, but like there was like something that happened in the game that just like messed me up emotionally. It was something incredibly dark, and it just messed me up existentially. It wasn't like the darkest thing in the world, but there was just something about it that just ruined me. Like I was like, I had to take like, no, so the story isn't, it's not like darker than every story, but there was just something about it that just specifically that, and like that the specific characters that just messed with me or whatever. I wouldn't say it's not like darker than like, I don't know, like Made in Abyss. That's just like my go-to darkest thing I could think of. But like, it's not like the darkest thing in the world. It was just something specifically about that just messed me up. And so after that, because like that happened on stream, and like it messed me up for like 30 minutes, and I was like, I don't want to have like an existential crisis or cry on stream, really. So I kind of made a vow after that to just try to play like happy games just in my life. Like I really try to play games that are like silly and funny, you know. And like even in my own personal life, I try not to play games or watch shows that are too dark. Every now and then I'll watch something, but because you know, you can't, you know, I won't fully stick my head in the sand for like darkness, but I try to just find happiness, you know, which is why Trick Out right now is my favorite game. Because it's just pure comedy. I mean, it has some really like interesting, happy, emotional moments, but it's just the pure comedy. Blue Archive, I guess it has its moments, but it's never like too dark. But also I've been playing that one forever and I genuinely love it. But yeah, so like that plus the grindiness kind of it kind of like turned me off of most gacha games, because most of the gacha games have some kind of like post-apocalyptic dark world kind of thing, and I just like I don't really want to do that. So currently I do play Blue Archive, I play Trick Out, and I do also play Neverness to Everness. I have not streamed. I just streamed it once and it like lagged my PC out. I probably could stream it now. I still need to do some setup to get it to work, but at this point I don't think there's really much to stream. So I'm probably just going to keep playing that one on my own, but I might try out. There's some new gacha games that come out. I might give it a shot, but I'm trying to pivot off of gacha game streaming. I want to go into more like variety streaming. But yeah. It's an Artie. Today's the big day. Today's the big day, Artie. Today's the big day. There's this, like this, and I mean like this one moment that ain't dark, but you just see some, yeah. It's not that dark, but like, you know, still somebody died, but like just the way it happened and like how it happened afterward, it just like ruined me. And I was like, I don't want to feel like this, especially on stream, you know? I try to make these streams happy and fun, and if I'm just like sobbing with an existential crisis for 40 minutes, that's not really the vibe I'm trying to bring to my streams. I love crying. So if you like existentialism and crying, go watch Artie's stream. No, Artie doesn't do that. They do they cry, but that's not the main. I'm not trying to make it seem like that's the only thing Artie does. Oh man, but Artie is very cool. I will say, Artie, I'm really excited. So much so, I'm watching the new Spider-Man movie today, and I was gonna watch it at 6:40, but then you said you were streaming at 6, so now I moved my movie time so I can watch your presentation. If that adds any pressure, I moved my movie experience. Not that was. I'm going with my dad, so like it's not like a huge deal, but I was like, I need to watch Artie's stream. But I'm very excited. For those of you who don't know, Artie has been working on this presentation for a long time, and I'm excited. To be fully honest, Artie, I have no idea what it's about. I'm just excited. You just have so much hype around it. What is it even about? I shut. Oh, isn't it about jellyfish? Is it about jellyfish? There's a drug called Limbus Company. I've heard so much about Limbus Company. The art style looks super cool. It looks really cool. Jellyfish, yes. It is about jellyfish. Okay, so I did know. I was like, there was like a while where I was like, oh, I'm so hyped about this, but I don't even know what it's about. Nidoria. Nidoria. Ooh. Jellyfish intensifies, yes. Been there? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Speaking of the Spider-Man movie, I don't know if anyone's into Spider-Man. But with the new movie, no spoilers by the way, I decided I wanted to rewatch every single Spider-Man movie out there because one, I'd never seen Spider-Verse. I'd also never seen the Andrew Garfield ones. So I wanted to watch all of them and I did. So I watched all three Tobey Maguires, which I had seen before. I love him. Obviously a classic. Genuinely some of my favorites. I mean, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies are like the reason we have superhero movies the way we do now, obviously, you know, classic. Then I watched Andrew Garfield and I was like, I really like it. I think I've already talked about this, but I really like the Andrew Garfield ones, like a lot. So much so, like, I don't get why people hated the second one so. Like, why was the second one so bad that they canceled the third movie? I never understood that. I was watching it, I'm like, it's gonna get bad. Is the ending gonna be bad? Is something gonna be bad? And it was fine. Like, it wasn't like a work of cinema, but I'm like, it was fine. It wasn't bad at all. And I was like, this killed the third movie? And my favorite part about the Andrew Garfield ones was I went on Reddit because, like, I mean, granted, that's probably my first mistake, but I genuinely wanted to know, why did people hate it so much? And if you go on Reddit and like look up, like, I just literally Googled, why do people hate the second Spider-Man movie? If you look at what people say about it, it's just the polar opposites of each other. Like, people are like, the pacing was too slow. They had too many storylines, and like, they focused too much on specific characters. But the thing was, people who hated the movie and people who loved the movie said the same exact thing. People were like, I hated the fact that the storyline was so fast. And people were like, I love the fact that the storyline was so fast. Like, the two, like, everyone was complaining about the same, but they were like, I don't know, they were using the same exact points. It was so dumb. Oh, man. I'd never, but like, even both sides had like no examples. Because like, people would be like, all right, why, like, what parts of the movie did you find dumb? And they'd be like, just the whole thing. They would never give any examples from both sides. What part did you find dumb? What part did you find good? Nobody had any examples. I was like, I don't know, say like your favorite part or least favorite part of the movie. Nobody could do it. I was like, what is this? It was all messed up. Ain't that bad. Physics person, more biology. Ooh. Oh, you reworked it again? Oh, nice. Let's go. Oh, yeah, funny fun for a few of your games. Just a random media consume. Yeah. But yeah, that was the Andrew Garfield one. I really enjoyed it. Sucks that we didn't get a third one. Then I watched Spider-Verse. And I really liked it. Obviously, because it's Into the Spider-Verse. It's a Lord Miller movie. But I will say, the first one was very good. I really liked it, but it was like a classic Lord and Miller. If you don't know Lord and Miller, they're the directors. They did Cloudy with the Chance Meatballs. They did Lego Movie. They did 21 Jump Street, which I haven't seen, by the way. But they have a very specific storytelling way they do it. It's very, very fast paced. Like, they take any parts of a movie that can be removed, they take it out. So they're very, very fast. And I think they're fun for action comedies. They're great. Perfect. But the only problem is, I feel like when they want to have emotional parts, they feel like they come out of nowhere. and they're like, okay, it's not like this character has to have an emotional beat. It's like, oh, this is the part of the movie where the character has an emotional part. It doesn't feel too natural, but that's fine. Big stretch. Ugh. It's fine. Because it's supposed to be an action comedy, but it's not going to be like, man, that's so deep. It's just going to be like, oh, this is the part of the movie where like Spider-Man has to have his emotional moment or whatever. However, that's in the first movie. In the second movie, I think they perfected it. It's like perfect. It's still pretty fast paced, but they finally have learned how to let the movements, like the scenes, breathe. And I was like, oh, but like the second Spider-Verse movie was genuinely perfection. I loved that second movie. It's probably my favorite individual movie. I wouldn't say my favorite like group. Probably my favorite individual movie was the second Spider-Verse. It was so good. It was so good. Loved it. But and then finally we had the Tom Holland, which I really like. Tom Holland is very cute. Not, well, crazy way to start that. He is. He's an attractive guy. I'm confident of my masculinity to admit that, I guess. No, the franchise is very cute. I like it. I like it because it's like it's the first movie to really make him feel like a true kid. Like, and you really feel the fact that he wants to be a kid. He doesn't, you know, he has that struggle between being Spider-Man and being just a kid. And I like that a lot. And then obviously you have No Way Home with all three of the dudes. Spoilers, I guess. That was awesome. But yeah. But I'm excited. I'm excited to go watch Brand New Day. It was worth it to watch all of these movies back to back to back. And now I'm going to watch Brand New Day, which I have not seen. So no spoilers if you've seen it, please. I'm so excited, man. But yeah, after doing all this, playing the Spider-Man video games, Spider-Man's absolutely like my favorite hero of all time. Just so good. I'm gonna watch with a friend soon. He's actually the reason I ever watched the entire MCU. Oh, really? Oh, no. That's way more commitment than me. I only did the Spider-Man ones. I'm like worried. Granted, I feel like the Spider-Man ones is probably fine. Like to not watch the MCU stuff for it, but like I'm a little worried. Such because I feel like it'll lead nicely into Brand New Day, but like that's what I'm like when like they had the new trailer for Doomsday, and I was like, all right, how many movies do I need to watch to understand this? Granted, I don't really think for the Tom Holland Spider-Man, you probably just need to watch the other Tom Holland Spider-Man to really understand it. Maybe you might miss some niche background details or whatever, but I'm like, just like, if I really want to enjoy Doomsday, can I just show up to the theater? Because like they got X-Men in there, they got Fantastic Four, they got Thor, I think. Now Captain America's back. And I'm just like, what is... Yeah, and like you have to watch an entire season of a show, you know? You need to watch season 2 and Fantastic Four, maybe the Cap series with Falcon. Yeah, it's like there's so much, you know? And granted, I guess that was the same with Endgame and like the whole of Avengers thing. That was the same, but I don't know if you needed to watch. You could probably have watched all the Avengers. No, I feel like you needed to watch most of the other movies, but I didn't really watch any of them. It's just so much. It's just so much. I mean, I say that, and I watched all the Spider-Man movies. Granted, you didn't need to for Brand New Day, but it's gonna be cool. Make it so my knowledge on Cloak and Dagger and Iron Fist is series irrelevant. Yes. All the Marvel rivals paid off finally. Yeah, watching... I feel like I should probably watch Loki. I should low-key watch Loki. Yeah. Has this What? Are you spoiling something? Soundboard's amazing. Oh, I love my soundboard. I have so many things on here. I really don't. I only have 14 different sounds, and some of them, actually no, I have less than that. 12. But I need to get rid of some of them. Some of them I'm like, why do I have this on here? But I like that one. I need to get more. I have a Stream Deck XL, like the 32 button one, and I don't really use it. I have this one. Love that one. That's probably one of my favorite sound effects of all time. My favorite meme sound effect is the fa. It's so good. I love it. Every time I hear it in any kind of media, I just die. It's so good. I have a Vine Boom. I don't think I have it on my soundboard. I have this one. That one used to be pretty funny. I used to love it. Oh, I used to be obsessed with the Get Out. I used to be obsessed with that one. Loved the Get Out one. Let's see. I have the lead pipe. So loud. So loud. Oh, we have the classic fart with reverb. I have the Wii Sports. Yeah. I have a ton more because when I do video editing, I have like a folder of all like different sound effects that I use. So early cut of the Get Out spammed with the pipe is perfect. Yeah, beautiful. Need the Wii Sports one. I think I have an entire folder with all the Wii Sports sound effects. I can go there. You guys want to? I mean, I have nothing else to do because I don't know what I'm doing today. Do you guys want to go? You guys want me to go through my sound effects folder today? This is really not where I thought this stream was gonna go. We can do this. This will be fun. I mean, some of them I'm not gonna go through because they're just like generic sound effects, like glitch sound effects. This is probably like the. I think I need to go to this one though, and I guess I would. I guess I could wait. Oh, is this my system? Am my system piping through? Like if I do this, does it come through? Oh, that does come through. Okay, it's a little quiet. That one was pretty good. It's not as good as the fa, but it's pretty solid. I need the one where they go oh yeah, I have that. Yeah. Artie, do I have you on? Am I friends with you on Discord? I could just send you the entire Wii Sports thing. I have a folder dedicated to Wii sounds. Yeah, I have a folder that's all of the Wii Golf sound effects. Yeah, I'll send you the MP3 file. I have Minecraft goat sounds. Why is it so quiet? Why is that so quiet? Oh yeah, I had a ton of mob sound effects from... Oh, I had that because I think I wanted to make... I had all the mob... I think I needed the dog death sound effect for a short I made. Don't ignore that. Oh yes, the classic. Alright, can I like turn up my system sound effects here? Go to like 56. How's this sound? There we go. Here, I'll turn my music down a little bit. Okay. What is this? The Android cat meow. I need to set up sounds in general. I should just like I can just send you my file folder of all my sound effects. Is it just angry cat? What is this one? Okay, that's like an old one. Ah, yes, the classic anime sound. Oh wait, no, not that one. Not that one. This one. Let me just turn up my system sound effects. Some things might come through really loud. There we go. I'll turn them up a bit. All right, let's see. We have the applause. For some reason, the applause, I don't know why. The applause sound effect is like 20 seconds long. So like when I do my applause, You just have to go for 20 seconds of applause. I have no way to cut. I guess I could cut it off, but. So if you played, no, I've already learned my lesson. I already learned my lesson with the pipe. I did that once, and I destroyed everyone's eardrums. Still going. All right. Oh yes, I love this one. This is like one of my favorites. So loud. I love the autotune baby. This is it's a minute-long clip. Just the baby crying in autotune. I love it. Alright, I'm not listening to the whole thing. Let's see. Oh, the bass boost. Classic. Classic bass boost. Yeah, the autotune baby is one of my favorites. Is metal pipe called metal pipe because the pipe is made out of metal, or is metal pipe called metal pipe because pipe is so dang metal? It really is, truly. It's Gare. Don't worry, Gare. You haven't missed anything. We've been talking, we've been yapping, and now I'm going through all the sound effects in my computer. So no wonder friend die laughing, yeah. Ow. Oh, did you join in the bass boost? Is this the wedding bells? Yes, I used this one for a I use this one for a YouTube short for Cabin Fever. It's just so long. Why is this a minute long of wedding bells? I'm not gonna play that one for the sake of your ears, but that was back in my Genshin days. It's Ronan. Welcome in, Ronan. Welcome to just listening to sound effects on my computer. Boss music sound effect? Oh, that's so loud. Why was that so loud? Ow. All right, hold on. I need to add a dial. I need to add a dial to my stream deck so I can control this easier. It's way too loud. That was like the definition of boss music right there. Oh my gosh. All right, let me grab maybe output control, mix level. Uh-oh, wait. How do I do this again? Channel level. There we go. Okay, so we go there. Go to system. Step 3. Okay, can I control this now? Ah, okay, perfect. All right, now I can control this a lot easier. I should have had this from the beginning. There we go. Now yes, it was funny because it was like so quiet. Like I feel like this sound effect is specifically bass boosted. It's so loud. Oh man. Not too loud on this side? Okay, well I'm glad it's not loud. Oh, it's because I turned down the sound effects for you guys. Okay, well good for you, I guess. Oh man. Imagine an alien invasion, but the background music plays for the alien side. Oh man. I have a car crash sound effect? What is this? It's kind of a wimpy little car crash. Cool. We got a cartoon running. Classic. Mambo. It is with the auto-tune baby. I got you. Where is it? I mean, I'm not going to listen to the full minute. It's so good, man. It's so good. I love it. I should get an Autotune plugin for this. That'd be funny. So good. Oh man, I love this sound effect. The cat laughing meme. It's like, it's just so good, man. I love the cat. Ah, it's like one of my favorite sound effects at all times, man. It's just... Yeah, the cat pointing and laughing meme. It's so good, man. It's so good. This is the cha-ching. Oh, you got the classic change the world. My final message. Yeah, it doesn't feel the same without the pick. True. Lock in, but these streams he's top tier. Bye, Artie. I'll see you later. Remember, everyone, go. Where Artie's doing a presentation, and everyone needs to watch it at 6 p.m. EST. Everyone needs to be there, okay? Oh, I should get the Fusroda. I don't know how to say it, actually. I don't know how to say it. Oh, I use this one a lot. I feel like an old man whenever I use this. Whenever I use this one, I feel like I'm such an old person being like, see, fellow kids, I know how to use your young meme sound effects. But I actually use that one a lot. We have the crickets, classic crickets. I'm skipping through some of them because some of them are just like random ones, like a cow. You know, we don't need to just like, I guess we're gonna play the cow effect. Actually, I want to see what this one is. Why was that so long? Why was that so long? What? Is that a full-on like 3-second? That's such a long cow effect. That's funny. Got some crowd sounds. Danger alarm. What's this one? Ah, yes. Remember that one. It's a good one. Bottle flip on the cap. And oh man, I have all the Discord sound effects. You got the, yeah, get all those in there. That'd be fun. Okay, Ronan, what? Ronan, what? Ronan, what? Did you say oil? Oh man. Oh, I love the sound, the air horn. Yeah, do a flip.
Yo, look at this fucking bullshit.
Oh, rest in peace. My rest in peace. I didn't know there was swearing in that one. Well, you know what, Ronan? You had an autocorrect and I messed up. So I think we're even. Ronan, I am going to delete that message. So I figured that was like, actually, I can't do it. Do you mind deleting that message? Can you delete your old messages? I hope you can. Yeah, I was like, what do you mean, Ronan? What are you doing? Why would you say that? Okay. I do have, wait, quiet crowd sound effect? I don't think I have that. Do you have what the dog doing? I don't think I do. I'm on mobile. Wait, can I do that from here? Let's see. Ah, there we go. Awesome. Epic. All right, we're even, Ronan. You auto-corrected and I clicked the wrong sound effect. It's fine. All right. Oh, I have the Dr. Robotnik.
No!
Classic. Oh yeah, Gareth. So Artie's doing a presentation on jellyfish and all different, and their relatives and different stuff. It's been hyped up for a while, so I am excited, as are many people. Some water sound effects. Ooh, that's clean. Don't like the gulping though. Don't like the gulping. Oh, this one's good. Oh, do I have that one? Is this one playing? Why is this? It took like, it didn't start playing till halfway through the clip. I was like, ow, my ears. Probably should put like some kind of warning on this stream. Probably should put some kind of warning. This is a heck of a first stream for you, Zero. This is a heck of a first stream. I'm surprised you're not running away. I was so loud. Ow. Why was it so loud? All right, we gotta like drop these down. This is very painful. This is very normal, yes. Oh, this is another good one. Love this sound effect. It's so funny. It's so good. It's so good, man. I love it. Oh, that one. Every time I hear it, I'm just dead. I'm dead. I'm just moving on quickly so we can't. Here, you guys, listen to this one. Isn't this one funny? See, it's the funny sound effect. Ignore the fact that I did that. It's okay. Ignore it. It's fine. Get out. Oh, this one's super loud, right? Didn't use your headset and your phone is very far. This feels like it's at your ear. Yeah, that was a super loud one. Oh yes, we have the Half-Life one. Half-Life sound effects. I actually used that one for something. Oh, it's Haru. Haru Urara.
Mambo.
That's Mambo. I love Haru. I forgot what I was using that for. I had to use her voice for something. Oh, it was for one of the shorts I did when I was streaming Uma Musume. Talking about Uma Musume? Yes. All the Mambos. Oh man, this is a classic one.
Have you ever had a dream that
man,
that you
this is me whenever I try to read lines in a visual novel.
You want him to do you so much you could do anything.
This is me trying to read lines in any game that I'm playing, and I'm like, I can't read. Give me like 12 tries. No, I don't think Artie's presentation is for school. He's just doing it for fun. Artie really likes presenting stuff, and they want to practice, so they're just doing it. Do you have Harikite Iko? I have no idea what that is. Is that a character from Uma Musume? I only played Uma Musume for like a month, maybe. And then I became obsessed with Mambo. And I didn't really play the game again. But I did really enjoy it. It was just another gacha game that I was like, I don't have time. I don't have time. But I really do like it. I wish I had time to play stuff. Oh man, the classic. Wait, do I have to, can I play this one? Yeah, love this one. This is a song, this is a sound from my childhood. That is like classic Vine. Classic Vine. Really giving away my age. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm into vintage stuff. I don't know. You never know. Calling Vine vintage is kind of insane. Maybe that actually shows how old I am. We'll never know. Is this Kaguya-sama? Yeah. I think I needed to use her sound effect for something. Oh, I know what I had to do. I had to use this for a hush hush short I was making. I needed Kaguya sound effects. Talking about Hush. Oh man, Hush Hush was such a good game.
Oh no.
Oh no. Classic Knuckles sound effect there. Oh yeah, I have all my Koyukis. I have all my Koyuki sound effects in one file. That was fun. Is that coming through there? Oh, I see. You got a lurk. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you have a nice lurk. Oh, we have ads starting soon. Rest in peace. Well, hey, I appreciate you stopping by. Enjoy your lurk and enjoy your sleeping. Enjoy the sleep. Oh man, another classic. Classic back in the day. Yo! I really gotta turn these down before I just open them up. I really gotta turn them down. What's the Little John? Little John?
What?
Lil John. Why did I say Little John? Little John. Love it. Still have to watch Hush Hush. I didn't make those into videos. I think, was Cabin Fever a video series? I don't think so. Hush Hush VODs are probably up, I think. Yeah, I think they might be up there. Gotta turn this one down. I love this one. There's another classic sound effect. Love it. This is Mario jumping. Nice. Oh, is this like the entire Mario screaming? Yes. This is a minute and a half of this, by the way. It's just a minute and a half of Mario screaming. If you guys have never seen the Mario screaming series, oh boy. It's so good. I'm not gonna play. If you've never experienced Mario screaming, look up Mario screaming on YouTube. It's by a YouTuber, Metal King Boo. Oh, there's just so many. There's like 5 of them. There's also like a Wario one and Waluigi one. Wario is like hands down the best one. It's so, yeah, the Wario one is hands down the best one. Absolutely. God, it's so funny. We have the metal pipe. I'm not doing the metal pipe. What is this? Oh, Windows XP. Classic. Got Minecraft door. Oh, the spoop sound effect from Minecraft. Why is this a minute and a half? Oh, because there's a ton of different Minecraft sounds. Okay. Is this the nerd emoji one? Love it. It's beautiful. Oh man, Phil Swift, my boy.
That's a lot of damage.
I miss Phil Swift. Well, he's not dead. He's still around. If you ever, I highly recommend following the Flex Seal YouTube channel. Highly recommend. Top tier YouTube channel, Flex Seal. Definitely do that one. Oh man, we got the angel sound effect. Is this the meme screen? What is this one? Turn that down. Oh, it's just the create a thing again. I don't know why I have 2 of those. I'm actually gonna delete this one if I don't need 2 of them. Oh, my keyboard shut off. Hello, keyboard? There we go. Parkour. Oh, this is classic. Do I have this one set up? Love it. I thought I had this one set up. Oh, maybe I got rid of it because I thought it was too niche of a sound effect. So this is the ending of the Phantom Menace, the celebration scene, where they're like they give him some kind of they give like one of the what are they called? Oh my gosh, Jar Jar is a oh my gosh, I'm like a huge Star Wars fan. Why can't I remember their name? Dude, what? Oh my gosh, I gotta look this up. This is embarrassing. It is a Gungan. Why can't I remember the Gungan? I don't know. Anyway, they give the guy a little ball of energy that's supposed to symbolize something. And so what he's supposed to say is they give him this big energy thing and he picks it up in the air and he says, "Peace." And then Jar Jar goes, "Yahoo!" But he didn't pronounce the C at the end. It just sounds like he says P Yahoo. So, my friend just sent that to me one day, like the video. and just said P Yahoo. And it's like one of my favorite things. I just can't unhear it now. Phantom Menace ends with P, like the last two words in the Phantom Menace are P Yahoo, because the movie literally ends after that. It does the circle out and plays the Star Wars. It's like, so the last words of the Phantom Menace are P Yahoo, and at least in my mind. So yeah, I got rid of that sound effect from my board because I figured it was a little bit too niche. a little bit too much. What is this powerful scream sound? All right, I'm gonna turn this one down. Powerful scream. What is this? That's very powerful. Very powerful. Let's see. Oh, we have a shocked audience. Man, that's so like fake. That's so like digital. It's the most digital audience sound I've ever heard. Too niche, too Star Warsy, yes. But then that would be so funny if somebody got the reference. Have it play every time. Oh, Gare, that might be the best idea in the world. Holy, that's genius. I might do that. I might actually do that. That's so funny. Oh, man. Guys, I gotta go use the bathroom. No, it took too long. That's so funny, Gare. I genuinely might have to do that. That's so funny. You know, I will use that later because I actually do need to use the bathroom when we're done with this. We're almost at the end here. We're in the S's. That's so funny, Gare. Oh, man. Another classic Vine.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart,
Oh my god, this pause is so long.
I still love you.
And then... so beautiful. You know, like it's so funny, but like if you actually know the context behind this, I mean, you can pick up the context just from what it is. It's just, man, this guy just sealed his fate, even though this is supposed to be one of the most touching moments in their specific lives, and they just sealed their fate with that cry. Oh, is this the KSI sound effect?
Yes, 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 yes.
Classic. What is this? Sound effects from Genshin Impact? Is this just like UI stuff? Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I needed this for a, was it a YouTube? It was either a YouTube video or a YouTube short. Back when I streamed Genshin, I was doing something about, oh no, it was actually for a ZZZ short because I needed the sound effect of opening the, like one of the menus, but I didn't want to open the game, mute the sound except for the sound effects, and then record myself opening it. So I just went online and saw if somebody else, and for some reason somebody just had a video of all the UI sound effects from Genshin Impact, and I was like, perfect, that's exactly what I need. I was wondering why I had that. What is this? Super Mario 64 sound teleport? I wonder why I needed that one. I don't know. Some place like Jeff. Oh, this is another classic. Super slow oof. Love that one. Why it's just so long. Got suspense. Turn that down for sure. Oh, it's just like a very... Okay, that's like a cinematic one. I can't play all of them because like some of them are like... most of the meme ones are copyright free, but like some of them are not. So I can't just like play all of them. But... oh. Taco Bell Gong. Love it. Tea whistle. Teeth chattering. I love this. Nom nom nom. TF2. TF2. Love it. The good old days. I never played TF2. I just know it from the source filmmaker. I have another crowbar sound effect from Half-Life. Why do I have 2 of them? Oh, because that's like the OG Half-Life crowbar. Okay. Oh, the Prowler. Can't play that one. It says, wait, that's funny. It says Prowler theme, high quality sound effect, no copyright. I absolutely think that has copyright because it's the Prowler theme. I mean, I'm sure if you use just the Prowler section, it's probably fine, but like the audacity, because most of these are just ripped straight off YouTube, you know, YouTube to MP3 converter. But the audacity to just take, like, because the Prowler, it's not a sound, it's a song. It's a song for the Prowler in Spider-Verse. So to rip it, put it on your YouTube channel and say sound effect, no copyright. Like, nah, there's copyright. It's the song. You can't just take the sound effect. Oh man, that's so funny. The Titanic flute. Oh man. Now this one is stupid because this one also says no copyright. As if the song was ever had the ability to be copyrighted. Copywritten, I guess. Beautiful. Beautiful. Transform. Oh, we found it. We finally found it. I finally found it. I finally found what I've been looking for. The Vine Boom. I had that one. I thought I had that one on my list here, but I guess I didn't. Maybe I got rid of it. I don't know. Yeah, the Vine Boom is good. The violin, What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah.
Stop. Take lives. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? Classic. Classic. Oh, I like this one a lot.
What the hell? Oh my God, no.
Love it. Oh boy. Ooh, is this the 9 plus 10? Why do I have so many of these? Why do I even have this one?
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
Why would I ever need that one? All of these I downloaded for some kind of YouTube video or some kind of YouTube short. I don't know when I would need. That's so like a specific Vine. I don't know when I ever would have needed that. Maybe there was something when when the number 21 showed up. I don't know. Let's see here. All right, wormhole. That's for something else. Oh yes.
And then work that into meat. Give your meat a good old rub. That's it.
This is not the yeah boy I was thinking about.
Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
I was thinking of the other yeah boy. not the yeah boy. That was another one. What's this one? I gotta turn this one down for sure. It says yeah Rocketar. Oh. Yeah, the Aussie yeah boy. Loving the IShowSpeed reaction memes. They're really fun. They're classic. I think they're getting a little bit stale, but man, it's still funny. The guy's hilarious, I gotta say. The guy is awesome. And I don't really watch any of his stuff, but I respect him a lot. You know, he was like a cringy, weird guy, but I think he's become a lot nicer. Not that he was ever mean, but like, you know, he's turned a new leaf, I would say, for the better. And I like that. Oh, is this?
You just got coconut mauled. Share this with all your friends to totally coconut maul them.
Oh man, this feels good to listen to. That just feels good. That just feels good. Feels good, man. What am I doing with my life? Oh man. Oh man. have clips like that. Yeah, I love the coconut mall. That was a good point in our history as a culture, as a society. I thought that was a pretty nice time in our. It's a nice time in our society. Streamer traveling to China, singing at the World Cup. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's awesome. On a channel called VHS Core. Ooh, that's fun. All right, but that said, I do need to take a little bit of a bathroom break. So, without further ado, that was really quiet. So let me try that again. So, without further ado, I'll be right back. And I need to stop streaming. All right, we're back. We are back. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. What is that little emote? Is that a Luma? Kind of like a Luma. I like the Luma. Man, I love Galaxy. I need to replay that game sometime. I really want to buy a Switch so I can play the remaster. Well, the remaster, you know, and definitely not just a port. Definitely not a port. But I want to play it. I mean, I have a Wii. I have a Wii U behind me. I just haven't set it up. But they added like maybe I should just look up the storybook. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that changed in the Switch version for Galaxy 1 and 2. I think they just added stuff to the storybook in the first game. So maybe I just read that. But I'm pretty sure, didn't we figure out, and I think they also gave us Lubba's gender in the second game because like in France, in like the French translation, they used a gendered pronoun. And so now we know that Lubba is a girl, I think. I don't know. I don't remember which one. It doesn't matter because they're a giant star bit. But I was like, I think, yeah, they added that, but I don't think that was like intentional. It was just like a French translation added a feminine or a male pronoun or whatever. So they were like, hey, now we know Lubba's gender. It's like, I don't know if that was intentional. I think they just did that because they needed it for the writing or whatever. But that was cool. I love Galaxy, man. That is a game from my childhood for sure. One day I'll play them on stream. One day. All right, well, we did sound effects for 40 minutes, for almost an hour at this point, I guess. What do we do now? I've got through an hour of stream. I'm already out of ideas. What should we do? What should we do today? I don't know if I should game or do anything, but I am opening Steam. Let me see if I can download a game while I'm streaming. That's a good idea. It's a really good idea. Wasn't there a demo of a game I wanted to try? Yo, franchise sale on Lego games. I would share my screen for Steam, but Steam likes to show some messed up stuff, so not gonna do that. Oh, it's like the old Lego Batman games. Interesting. Never played any of the Lego Batman games, so I don't really care. Or Lego Star Wars. Yo, the Skywalker Saga is 80% off. You know what? I actually really like the Lego Skywalker Saga. I really enjoyed it. I thought the jokes were funny, the bits were good. You know, I mean, it was a bit of a collectathon, and I actually did not like that at all. How absurd. Like, there was like, what, 1,000 blue bricks? That's too much. That's stupid. Or maybe it was, I think it was 1,200 blue bricks. It was so many. And then they have all the character collections, like the extra like DLCs. That I didn't like that. But the actual story, I mean, it's Lego Star Wars. When it comes to animation and comedy, Lego Star Wars Lego always kills it. It's not really translated well into like the products they make all the time. Not gonna get into that today, but man, I really loved. You could tell that whoever animated and like came up with the writing for the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, man, they just love Star Wars. I know a lot of people hated it because they were like, they're talking. Lego characters never talk. I'm like, have you ever played any other games that have dialogue in them? But yes, I get it. It's not the classic. It's not the classic, but man, it was so funny. It was so funny. Loved it. But hey, pick it up for $10. Even the deluxe version is only 11 or 12, I think. It's fun. You can get through the main story. Definitely not worth the full price. Absolutely not, but it's fun. But man, the TT games, the guys who make all the Lego games, they are just rest in peace. Rest in peace. Because I think it was like, I don't know if it was Lego. I think it must have been Lego or whatever company like owns them. They basically like force them to make their own game engine. So they've been using the TT Games engine for most of their games for a long time before. And I think the Skywalker Saga, it was so ambitious and they wanted it to be like perfect that they basically said like, there's no way you could run this in the original engine. So they had to make a brand new engine. And it was a nightmare. Like they didn't it was like from scratch. They built their own game engine from scratch again. And it was a nightmare development. But I thought it worked out well. But you know, you don't like to we don't like to abuse our developers and animators and artists. You know, that's not fun. Okay, what? Why is Eminem versus Slim Shady a DLC for Hitman? Why do you murder Eminem? Why is that a DLC? Did Eminem agree to this? You can murder Eminem or Slim Shady. I guess I don't know which one. Delivers definitive stealth action. Why? Why can you murder Eminem? What did he do? What did he do? Why are we killing him? That's interesting, I guess. Okay. Oh man. Hey, there's Deltarune. One day. I'll get to it one day. What? Definitely not the game I would have picked. Oh, that's a game I want to try, is Date Everything. That one looks really, really goofy. It's a game where you can literally date everything. It's kind of funny. Hitman does... Wait, they do that? They just collab with celebrities and you could just murder them? Why? Why would you agree to that? I guess it's kind of goofy to be like, we want you to be a villain and we want we want you to murder, you know, I guess I could see it being funny. But man, I don't know. That's just crazy. What other characters they have? I don't know if there's a way to find out who they have, but that's funny. There's a demo for it. We just murder Eminem really quick. I really don't know anything about Eminem. I know a couple of his songs. Back in my younger days, one of my friends was really into rap and he loved Eminem. And so I listened to a fair amount of his songs. Yeah, I mean, he's fine. He's good, I guess. I don't know anything about rap. That's something I learned about rap. I like the rhythmic parts of rap a lot. I don't really pay attention to the lyrics. I can kind of tell if, like, rhythm-wise, if someone's, like, good or bad, sort of. But I realize that rap is mostly about lyrics and a little bit about writing the rhythm. But there's so many times when I'm like, okay, this doesn't sound bad. And then you look at comments and everyone's like, no, this is like one of the worst rappers of all time. And like, I don't get it. Like, I'm relatively musically literate. There's really no kind of style of music that I don't enjoy. But like, I can kind of tell in most genres when I'm like, okay, I can see where like this is like off or it's not that great. I would never really say this is like a horrible song. I would never say that. But like, I could see like this is where there's room for improvement or like, you know, whatever. But I guess I just can't do that for rap. So like a lot of times I'm like, all right, this isn't that bad. This is pretty good. I see what they're doing here. But then they're like, no, this is like the worst rapper ever. And it's not like I guess it's all opinion based, but like, it's like, it would be like a widely despised, like everyone is like, no, this song sucks. I'm like, I don't understand. What's so bad about it, guys? I've just never been able to understand. Thank you. Hydration and stretch. You know, I've never been able to figure out what makes a bad rap song. I would assume it's mostly lyrics, maybe a little bit like you're being too stiff on the beat. You know, I can kind of get it, but I just lyrics wise, I never understand. Like, if you're rhyming, like it's you know, I don't know. I guess it's kind of like poetry, but like poetry is very subjective. I don't know. I just don't know, man. So yeah, is Eminem the greatest rapper of all time? Maybe, probably, maybe not. Probably shouldn't say that, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know because I don't know anything about rap. But I don't know, why am I going on about this again? Oh, because of the Hitman DLC, I guess. Yeah, maybe I should like learn, maybe I should like watch some videos and try to learn more about rap so I can understand it more. Is Google how do I know if rap is bad? How do I know if it's a bad rap song? You could say that I have a bad rap on figuring out if something is bad rap. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. What am I doing? Alrighty. Well, what to do? Surely I haven't ran out of stuff to do. Oh, guys, you guys want to see what I've been playing recently? We can play this for a little bit. Hold on, I need to get rid of some stuff here. Okay. You guys want to see this? Look at this. It's hilarious. Music-wise, I try to find something enjoyable. Any song I listen to, bad, difficult for me to select a song. Yeah, I've really never found a song that I'm like, this sucks. I've never heard a song like that, ever. I mean, I've heard songs where I'm like, I think this person could be, you know, like I see like improve on their skills. That I can see. And I felt that way before. But I would never call something a bad song, you know? It's just I don't really feel like music is something that you can be bad at, you know? Well, I mean, you can technically, like on a technical level, you can be bad at music. But like from a skill level. But like I don't think you can make a bad song, you know? Unless, I guess sometimes you get into like performance music, like performance art style music. I guess like there's that one song that like 433 or something that's just 4 minutes and 30 seconds of rests. So it's just complete silence. I guess you could say that's bad. I still probably wouldn't say it's bad because it's not really music. It's more of a performance art, you know? And then I guess you get into like atonal and microtonal, which is more experimental than like art. But even then, it's not bad. They're just trying to explore the limits. You know, I would never call that stuff bad, you know, or they're kind of leaning into it. You know, they're leaning into the fact that it's weird or it's different, you know. But I guess the only time people would really consider stuff bad, one, I guess everyone has opinions. It doesn't, you know, that's always the thing. But I guess people would consider stuff bad when like it reflects on the artist, you know, like if like an artist is super pretentious just about it, or like they're saying like I'm the best musician ever. I guess that's where it comes through. But even then, even if they're pretentious about it, the music is usually still fine, you know. Granted, I'm not saying every song in the world is like pure cinema. There are songs that are, you know, better than others. I just don't think there is really any bad songs, you know. But it's all subjective. I mean, heck, look at, what is it, Baby by Justin Bieber? The most disliked YouTube video of all time, except YouTube Rewind, I guess, you know? Like everyone hated that song, and now it's like one of everyone's favorite songs, you know? It's all subjective. None of it matters. It's all good. It's all good. Everything in the world, all music is just, it's good, you know? Oh man. But yeah, rap I'll never understand. And I'm not saying I don't. I do enjoy rap. I would just never tell someone I like this rap song because I feel like someone's gonna say like, well, that sucks. I'm like, well, sorry, I don't know what's good about it, you know? Coughing in the back, musician dropping his trombone. Yes. I heard about that. It's meant to have people question what is music. Yeah, you know, like that's the point. And granted, a lot of that, like I took this one class on like concept of art or something like that. I forgot what the name of the class was, but it was like, what is art, you know? And a lot of it was like not performance art, but what do you call it? Not modern art. There's a term for it, but it's like, what is the point of art kind of art? Like the banana, where somebody taped a banana to a wall and called it art. But like the point of that art piece, that was the whole point, is like, does this count as art? I just taped a banana to a wall. Does that count as art? And then that was the point. You were supposed to question it, you know? And I mean, sometimes people go too far. But like, I know there was this one piece of art that I had to do a research paper on, and it was just like a copper box that had the lid open, and you just look at it, you're like, it's a copper box with a lid open. But then you go into it about how it like, it's like, you know, the artist, it's like about their life and like how they feel about, you know, how they feel about they went through their life and stuff like that. Now, you could always say that, oh, well, the artist made a box and then critics came up with that description. But the artist said that, you know. But, I mean, then you also have other people, though, who, like, there was that one artist who painted, like, he had, like, a white canvas and he painted a blue strip on it. And he sold it for, like hundreds of thousands of dollars or something like that. That, you know, that does happen. And granted, that guy is very specifically considered, like, nobody likes him, you know. Like, that guy is specifically doing it for the wrong reason. If you have art like that, obviously that's that means nothing. That's just the guy trying to grift. But not all art like that is necessarily bad. But after I took that class, I kind of like try to look at things like that. Or I try to look at everything through that lens where it's like, it looks very dumb and simple, but like there's probably more meaning behind it, you know? And there's some kind of point. So I don't know, I try to look at things like that and it helps. I think it helps. Yeah, Picasso just splashed some paint. Yeah. Yeah, you know, art is just art. If it works, it works. And if it makes the artist feel something, you know, and if it makes you, the viewer, feel something, then yeah, that's worth it. Absolutely. I think the main reason people don't like that is because like money is involved, you know, like you'll have like a copper box that maybe the guy spent like, you know, granted that I think the guy, he spent like a month working on that. But like theoretically, you could just weld a copper box together in like an afternoon and then it would sell for like $1 million. I don't think it did. I think it was cheaper than that, but still. I think people get annoyed because you're like, you made a copper box and you made $1 million. It's like, yeah, but there's more to it, but also it's just rich people. The way I look at it is like, because this was also part of my class, was for art that's like stupid expensive. And this isn't me like saying like, well, rich people are smart or whatever, but it's like, if you are a millionaire, you or like if you have if you're an incredibly wealthy, I'm saying this as someone who's not wealthy at all. But if you are incredibly wealthy, you just think about purchases differently. You just think about things differently. You just do. That's just how it works. And so it's like I'm not saying you, maybe, I don't know, maybe one of you guys is a millionaire, but like, if you don't have millions of dollars, you would see a price tag of like, well, this piece of art is $500,000. I would never spend money on that. But if you have more money, you would be like, and it's not like you have more money as in you can spend more money. It's just like when you have that much money, you just think differently. And so you view art differently. You can see, you know, like the value in something, and you have the money to do that. So you would spend it, you know. It's really weird. I still don't like a lot of it. It's still like so much money, you know, because then you get people like that one guy who just painted a blue stripe and said, this is $1 million. That's not good. So like it has its good and bad moments, but it's not all garbage, you know. But a lot of the hate and the weirdness does come because there's so much money involved in art. And it's not just like, you know, like I painted this, you know, especially when you don't see the physical work that goes into it. You're just like, oh, they painted this in an afternoon, which I mean, could be true. But also, if somebody saw a painting and they didn't, you know, somebody bought it for that amount of money, you know. If nobody saw value in it, then nobody would buy it. You know, someone would buy it for the value they think it is. So clearly there are people out there who are like, yeah, I think this is worth this much money. But I know a lot of it is also like rich people just want to have stuff to be like, I have this, and now I can say I have this. Look at how much money I spent on it. So it's kind of like a status thing. The one thing I actually found out while doing the class was that you don't, when you purchase a piece of art, it depends. Obviously, if you go like buy like an oil painting from someone, you can own it or whatever, or you buy it from a store, that's whatever. But like when you buy some of these pieces of art, you don't actually own them. You get a certificate that gives you the right to display it, but you don't actually own the piece of art. So like obviously that makes sense for museums. Like if a museum has a gallery on like a certain artist, they get the right to display the art in their museum, but they don't actually own the piece of art. But that even applies to people who are just like random people who are just like, I want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on the art. They buy it and then they get a certificate that allows them to display it in their house or like wherever in a property they own or whatever, you know. But they never actually own the art. And it's funny because back in the day when NFTs were a thing, yeah, I bet you didn't think we'd be talking about NFTs today. I didn't either. But back in the day when NFTs were coming out, obviously now that we know they were like all messed up, but I was following NFTs from the very, very beginning. I saw the guy who started it. And that was, they were set up the same exact way. Because a lot of people were like, you don't actually own it. You just buy like, you own like a hyperlink to the art. And everyone was like, that's dumb. Why would you spend money on something you don't own? And when I saw everyone complaining about that, I was like, that's just how art works. That's already how art works. Because originally, NFTs were designed for artists to be able, digital artists, to be able to sell their art in the same way that they sell physical art, where you sell a license to own that piece or to display that piece of art, but you don't actually own the art. The person who made it still owns it. The person who bought it just gets the right to display it. And that's how real life art works. So the guy who created it was trying to create the same thing in the digital world, which would have been nice, but obviously, you know, and it's not his fault. That's just how the world worked, was they saw the idea and then everyone was like, oh, so I can make billions of dollars off of that. And they're like, okay, well, we had a good idea and we ruined it immediately. I know there was a lot of like environmental issues with it too. Like the servers, it would cause like a ton of like CO2. And so like, obviously that's really bad. That would have been an issue as well. But if that didn't exist, it could have been very cool, but people took advantage of it and now they suck. But it was funny because everyone was like, why would you buy a piece of art if you don't own it? And I'm like, that's how art works in the real world, you know? Because people kept equating it to Pokemon cards. And I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I'm like, it's not though. Pokemon cards aren't art. Yes, they have pieces of art on them, but you're buying a physical thing that you can own for like a game, you know? When in reality, NFTs, even if they look crappy, if they're those dumb Bored Apes that are randomly generated, you're buying a piece of art. You're not buying a card. You're not buying like a toy or something, or even like a skin in a video game. You're not buying that. You're buying a piece of art, even if it's a crappy piece of art, you know, or a algorithmically generated piece of art. You're buying a piece of art, not a Pokemon card. So I didn't really like when people were comparing it to Pokemon cards, because I'm like, it's not really comparable, you know. But yeah, it's all done and dusted. Nobody's gonna do it again. Rest in peace, digital artists. We try to get them to make money, but unfortunately, it's been ruined. Which, to be fair, I guess it's not really anyone's fault, but it would have been nice if digital artists could have made some money. Instead, they're still starving artists. Actually, there's still a lot. You can still make a fair amount of living being a digital artist. But yeah. But also had the whole cryptocurrency thing. It would have been nice if it wasn't based on cryptocurrency, but you know, alas. Man, did I really rant about NFTs? Why? Why did I do this? What am I even doing today? What are we doing? Am I out of topics? Am I out of things to do? I need to start working on my setup. Guys, I'm going to be singing a song. And I need to record it. And I haven't sang for a recording in a while. I feel like I need to get like a I'm starting to think that I feel like I'm not really rambling. I feel like I'm just going on or ranting. I feel like because like I'm not like trying to like. I feel like a rant is like I need to get my opinion out, or I need to get this off my chest. But I feel like I'm just talking. I feel like I'm going on tangents because I realized I kept saying I'm ranting, but the more I said I'm ranting, I feel like I'm not ranting. I feel like I'm just going on tangents. You know, like I'm just talking about stuff. Granted, I don't think... Yeah, I guess yapping is probably... I'm truly yapping. Truly, I am just yapping. But I feel like a rant is like I need to get this off my chest, or I need to say my opinion on this, whether it be negative or positive. But I feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm just talking. I guess sometimes I have my opinions, which is more like, I don't know. Maybe I am ranting. But I'm definitely at least yapping. And every time I look up at my OBS, I remember that I have the chibi girls dancing on my time machine. And it kind of takes me out of it. How are people supposed to take me seriously when I have 5 chibi girls dancing in cheerleader outfits on my time machine? What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Craziest funny things. I don't want to talk about it. Oh man, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared to even ask. Guys, it's my friend Neon's birthday today. If you ever see Neon in any of the streams you watch today, please wish them a happy birthday. I was hoping they'd show up so I could wish them a happy birthday, but I will DM them about it later. But yes, if anyone knows Neon, wish them a happy birthday, because they deserve it. They need all the birthday wishes. Oh, that's cute. Oh, somebody's kayaking. I just opened up Twitch for fun. Somebody's kayaking? That looks like so much fun, man. A kayaking stream? And they're racing? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That looks so cool. Man, I used to love kayaking. But alas, I don't have a kayak, so I can't kayak anymore. Excuse me. All right. Oh, somebody like a DJ? That's cool. I have a DJ section on Twitch. That's fun. Guys, I've been playing Persona 3 Reload, and it's really fun. It only took me a couple hours. How far am I into Persona 3 right now, actually? But I'm finally having fun. I am 30 hours in. I'm finally figuring out how to have fun in Persona 3. I've also been getting, because I wanted to look up some guides and stuff like that. And now I'm just getting a bunch of Persona YouTube shorts and stuff like that. And everyone's telling me that I shouldn't play them in release order. And I'm like, why? But it's still fun. I like it. But I'm mostly just worried because I'm like, this game's going to take like 8,000 years to finish. So kind of a reason why I was thinking about streaming Persona 3 Reload. Like back when I started playing it, like I guess a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. I don't know. But man, those Persona games take forever. You know, they take like 100 hours, you know? So I was like, I don't know if I want, because like 3 hours if I stream a game, I can only play it for 3 hours a week, you know? Which I guess I could stream longer, but I really like 3 hours is like my maximum. You know, that's just my max. Whereas if I'm like not streaming, I could just play it for a little longer. I usually don't. Like 3 hours is probably my max for most things, even when I'm not streaming. You know? So maybe I wouldn't stream, but I could stream, like play a little bit longer if I'm not streaming. But yeah, 3 hours is my max, especially when I'm streaming. So then, you know, you extrapolate 3 hours a week. I mean, just look at my Professor Layton Ace Attorney series. It's been going on for 4.5 years, and I think 5 at this point. How long have I been streaming for? I guess 6 years, because it's 2026 and I started in 2020. So I guess 6 years. Until, yeah, play Xenoblade. I've been thinking about it because I love the music. I just don't know if I really want to play another RPG, you know, because they're so grindy. They're so grindy. And that's kind of the reason why I stopped playing gacha games, is so I don't have to log in and grind every day, you know? But maybe I will one day. We'll see. But hey, I'm enjoying Persona 3 at least. And I do know there's a way out if I don't end up enjoying the grinding. I can always like swap down to an easy level and just do that. Which is honestly pretty nice for someone like me who doesn't really enjoy grinding, I can just switch to peaceful mode and then do brain off grind. Because like to me, switching the brain off for grinding is fine. If I just like push 2 buttons and skip the battles, I don't mind doing that because I can just chuck a YouTube video on or whatever. But the thing about Persona is like you need to kind of focus while grinding. You can't just like brain off grind unless you're on an easier difficulty. So I might just do that. What I did find out is that if you set the version to peaceful in Persona, the difficulty, the Reaper, or you have unlimited revives. So if you die, you can just say like, I'm not done yet, and then just revive yourself. And so you fight the Reaper and it takes like 15 to 20 minutes on peaceful mode of just constantly reviving, but eventually you kill it. And then you get like 40 levels. Like if you kill it, you like basically almost max out your team in one fight. It takes 15 to 20 minutes, but it's like you never have to do anything again. Which like, I was like, oh, that's awesome. But I actually like the combat. I like the combat in Persona. I just don't want to do it for like, you know, a ton of grindy, you know, like for like boss battles and like hard enemies. I actually like the difficulty at normal. It's a little bit of strategy, actually a lot of strategy, but you know, it's fun. But if I did the Reaper thing, I would be so above everything. Like nothing would be fun anymore. And I feel like that would defeat the purpose, but I really did think about it. But it's nice to know I have the option. If I just want to give up and just finish the story, I could be like, all right, sit here for 15, 20 minutes and just grind the Reaper and max out my whole team and call it a day. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot. But I want to play through all of them. I'm playing through Persona 3. And then I'm going to play Royal. And then by that time, Persona 4 should probably be out by then. And maybe on sale. So I'm excited. I actually think Revival is pretty cool. It looks cool. I'm excited. I think Persona 4 is probably going to be my favorite. I like Persona 5. Persona 5 is the most flashy. It's the one where they've nailed their art style. Persona 3 was definitely they're trying new stuff. They were trying to break away from Persona 1 and 2 with a new art style. Persona 4, they did a lot better. And then Persona 5, I think they perfected their art style. So much so that now when they're remaking all their games, Persona 3 and 4, they're just trying to make it look like Persona 5. Which is fine, I think. I think it's mostly fine. But yeah, it makes me wonder what Persona 6 is going to be. I guess they could change it. But like, I don't think they really need to. But then if they don't, it kind of would make it feel weird. Because Persona 6 would just be the same as Persona 5. Which at that point will be the same as the other 3. So all the games will look the same. I mean, they don't look the same. But they all have very distinct styles. They did. And now they're just looking like Persona 5, you know? I will say though, the thing I genuinely love about Persona 4 Revival is during some of like the battle animations, they use like a long lens, like a wide angle lens. And it looks so cool. It stands, like that truly helps it stand apart from the other 2 games, is the giant wide angle lens. So they look like 12 feet tall, like when you put the camera at the bottom. It's so cool. If you haven't watched it, check out some of the character trailers for Persona 5 or Persona 4 Revival. Man, they look so cool, man. That wide angle, not long, wide angle lens really helps it feel unique because it's just such like a cool, it's very anime, obviously it's anime, but like, you know, directed like anime, you know? Artistically directed like an anime. Always gambling when I play a new game. I always want to settle down with it, relax, and enjoy it, while also fishing it as fast as I can so I finally play another game. Yeah, that's how it goes, unfortunately. It's so scary to play a new game. You're just like, gosh, how long is this gonna be? Even if it's gonna be like one of the best games of all time. It's like, how long do I have to spend on this, you know? Especially me, because like I don't really like not finishing games. I like to finish games. And stories, like animes, movies, TV shows. That's like my biggest fear, I guess. My biggest reason for not starting them is because I just need to finish them. You know, I mean, look at Rent a Girlfriend, my perfect example. I hate that show, but I just can't drop it. I think in all of my anime watching, I've dropped like 3 shows in my entire life. I really like to see finishing. Like, that's like, for example, when I was talking about Spider-Man 2, that's why I really want to see the end. Granted, I actually really like them, but it's like, that just sucks, you know? Yeah, even if the story is bad, let them finish the story, you know? Like, anytime, like, I don't know, I like to use the Fantastic Beasts stories, you know, the Harry Potter ones, you know? I really, you know, yeah, I guess maybe people thought they sucked. I don't really know why. Once again, I think everything's cool, but I want to see the end. Even if it sucks, finish your story. Oh no. Hi guys. Hi guys. Not ranting. See, Gare, now this is a rant. This is a rant. I am now ranting, which means I will be done. Hello, Odie and Eraser. I want to work. Oh, no way. You got it. I can't believe it happened. No way. It actually happened. Let's go. You did it, Eraser. I'm gonna turn off. There you go. You got the mambo. Let's go. Oh, you're trying to get the other Koyuki on top. Nice. I may or may not have spent like 5 hours setting this up on the very small percentage that it got triggered. I'm so glad that this did not go worthless. Awesome. Cinema, that was awesome. Very low chance of that happening. I'm so glad it happened before I end, because like I spent like 5 hours of it working on that, and that was like the day after I said I'm going on hiatus. I was like, I spent so much time on this after I already said I'm going to be done, and like the Mambo Shop probably it might be part of the new stream, we'll see, but it's like, why did I do that? I spent so much time and I'm not gonna use it. So I'm glad at least one person got to pull it. Congrats, Eraser. How are you guys doing? Thank you. Oh, the hydration. I didn't get the hydration from Odie. How are you guys doing? I've been talking. Truly, I've been talking for an hour and 49 minutes. So we went through so much. We went through like all of my sound effects on my folder. We've talked about Spider-Man. You just saw me starting to rant. My first actual rant of the day. We talked about what it means to be on a rant. I'm just losing it today. Well, I've been ill. Oh no, hope you're not too sick. You got another interview set up? Let's go! Thinking about shower to start the day. Ooh. Showers are nice. I took a shower today after my morning run. I don't know why I rolled my R there. It felt like I needed to. On the up, just always worse in the morning. Yeah, those are the worst. I have a lot of dust. I need to just like, I need to dust my room. But I always like get like very sniffly in the morning and it's the worst. It's probably because I have a lot of dust in my room, so I should clean that, but it's not fun. The 3-stream walk streak. I keep losing. No worries, it's okay. I barely have any watch streaks, to be fair, because I just never have any time. I never have any time. I need to make time though. Now I have less work at work for at least a little bit. Maybe I can start watching at work now. Enjoy your 350 Mambo points. Yeah, I don't know. We were just kind of talking about stuff. Oh yeah, I was talking about how I dislike when stories don't end. It's like whenever I start something, that's why I don't like starting new games. I'm scared because I'm like, I know if I start this, I have to finish it. I need to finish. Ibuki sabotaging? Ibuki would never. She would never do such a terrible thing. How dare. How dare. Boy, I hate. Oh, you see, I don't mind that. Because at least, like, when a show comes, I can wait. I can absolutely wait. But I need it to be done. Or at least I need to watch all of the media. Like for example, like Spider-Verse. I really want that third movie to be made. I don't care if I have to wait forever. I just want it to be made. But I'm also conflicted because, like, you know, the overworked artist or whatever. Yeah, like I would never watch One Piece for the sole reason of it will never finish. Or even if it does, I would have to finish it. So it's like I'm never gonna. I wouldn't even begin to start One Piece because like I wouldn't be able to stop. And it's like, even if I hate it, that's the thing. I mean, I already brought up Rent a Girlfriend. It doesn't matter if I like the show or not. I need to finish it. I need to see it through to the end. And so that's why I'm like worried about new games. Cause it's like, is this going to be the next like 100 hours of my life? You know, I'm scared. Is this even going to be worth it? So that's why like I struggle starting new things because I'm like, if this sucks, it's going to be my life. It's going to be my life if this sucks. I mean, there's some kind of things where if I'm only like a couple minutes into it or like maybe an hour at most and I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Then I feel fine stopping, but like especially like TV shows and movies, it's like, well, I'm not gonna stop watching this. I'm gonna finish it, you know? So I just can't stop. I'm kind of curious because I know I said I had like 3 or 4 anime. I'm interested to see. I've only dropped a few shows in my life. To be fair, most of them were probably due to just like time. Just didn't want to put in the effort. I'm curious though. Let's see. Out of the 234 animes that I have seen, I have dropped 4 shows. I have watched everything else to completion. And I will say, with the exception of a few shows, that includes like, for example, we use the Chunibyo anime because I know Odie likes that one. I actually like it a lot. I didn't just watch this first season. When I started the first season, I was like, all right, I need to watch season 1, season 2 in both movies. I have to. Like when I watch something, I need to watch the entire franchise. But the 3 ones I dropped were My Hero Academia. I really just, I don't know why that one. That's like the only show where I just didn't feel like I needed to finish it. You know, that's the only time I've ever felt where I'm like, I could drop this and I just won't care. I don't know why. It wasn't bad. It wasn't insane. I just, for some reason, I got to episode 4 and I was like, I don't need to finish this. I've never felt like that show. Ever. I've never felt like that for any other show. Code Geass was the only show that I quit because I genuinely hated it. I got 3 episodes in when we were all watching it in Maria's server, and I was like, this show sucks. I hate every single character except one character. That character died, and I was like, all right, I'm done. I don't care. I've never also, that's the only show where I was like, I hate it so much I have to quit. It's the only time I've ever felt like that. That was Code Geass. I dropped Demon Slayer after 4 episodes because it was too depressing. And that was a point where I was like, I just need to cut this off because like I don't want to be depressed for the next 22 episodes. So I stopped that. And the other one is a completely random anime about, what is it called? Part of the Intrusion, I'm Home. Just a random, not boys love, otome anime? I don't know. I got 2 episodes in. I think it was because it was from like last season, I think. It was just because I was watching too many shows and I was like, I need to cut one out or else I won't have time to do anything else. And I just cut that one out. But yeah, out of the over 200 shows, those are the only 4 I've ever dropped ever because I need to finish. Yes, Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. I really like that one. That show, I watched that show. I watched the entire franchise. Let's see. Which, yeah, it was 2 seasons and 2 movies and a special episode. Yes, 2 seasons, 2 movies, and a special episode. So basically 2 seasons and 2 movies. I watched the entire franchise in a weekend. I was just like, I have nothing to do this week. I was at college. It's college during COVID. It's like, I got nothing to do. Just gonna watch all of Chunibyo. Loved it. Very good. Although I rated, oh, that's because of special episodes, yeah. I rated them an 8, 7. The 2 specials I rated as a 6. Yeah. I usually rate specials a little bit lower because I don't know. Once the show is done, I must continue. Fan fiction is next. No, yeah, I usually don't go into the fan fiction. I'm just like, I know I couldn't stop. I know I couldn't stop if I went into the fan fiction. I just do the fan fiction in my brain. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Should I go? I haven't gone through my animes in a while. Kind of curious. Can I screen share this? Probably shouldn't. Listen, if you see something, you know, they're so small it doesn't matter, right? It's fine. I'll make it a little bigger here. Whoa! Okay, way too big. All right. Kind of curious. I want to go through these. I haven't looked at these in a while. Be interested if I still agree with them. Ah, yes, the Layton, the Professor Layton, the Internal Diva. Definitely cinema. Absolutely. Man, I forgot how good that movie was. I remember I was watching it. It was like my last movie night in my Discord server. Or no. That was the last one I watched was the Ace Attorney. But Professor Layton, the Internal Diva. Oh, if you've never seen that movie, it's definitely the best Professor Layton media ever. But gosh, it's like so good, man. Like having the Professor Layton team make an anime movie, beautiful. It was perfect. They also made a series, the Catch Hero Layton series, which I also really love. I mean, I have it as a 10, I guess. 50 episodes. Yeah, it's a long one. Rating it a 10 is probably too much, but I loved it. That was good. But the movie is so much better. So much better. Even though I have them both ranked 10. Blend S. Love Blend S. Blend S does not deserve a 10, but it's my favorite, so it deserves a 10. Joshine Dropkick. Love that one. If you haven't seen Joshine Dropkick, hilarious. It's awesome. And rest in peace. Rest in peace, Joshine Dropkick. They got their funding pulled because they made fun of a city that was funding them. And so they're like, well, we're not going to fund you anymore if you're going to make fun of us. So they came out with like one final episode. I don't know, maybe they'll get their funding back. But Joshine Dropkick, I actually don't know what I think it's based off of a manga, right? Yeah, it's an adaptation of a manga, but it's very like the most meta manga ever. Yeah. So what they did was they made it very meta towards anime, but it's just so funny. It's probably one of the funniest shows. I don't think it's funnier than like Nichijou or City, but like, man, it was so funny. And it was crowdfunded and like sponsored by the tourism board of some place. And they made 3 seasons, I believe. And then, yeah, they made 3 seasons, but in that 3rd season, they like made fun of the tourism board. They just made like one joke about the city. It wasn't the tourism board, but they made like one joke about the city of the tourism board. And they were like, oh, why? Why'd you do that? And so they pulled their funding. And so then they had enough money to make one final episode. And rest in peace. Rest in peace, Toshin Dropkick. They flew too close to the sun. They lost their funding. I mean, maybe they could get it back. But I don't know. It's probably not going to happen. At least not for a long time. Probably not for a long time. But yeah. Yudu Camp Turkey. You haven't seen Turkey. You need to watch Turkey. 10 out of 10. I'm not telling you anything about Turkey. Eraser, you better not say anything about Turkey. You already know it, and I know you hate it. Don't ruin it for anyone else. If you've never seen Turkey the anime, do not read the description. It's a show about a high school bowling team, and it is the most life-changing show I've ever seen in my life. Just don't read the description, and it'll be just as perfect, all right? It's not like Dark. Actually, just kind of dark. It's fine. It's a beautiful show. And I really recommend everyone see it. Oh man, Medalist. All right, Medalist is definitely a way better show than Turkey, though. Medalist is way better than Turkey. And yeah, okay. I rated Haruhi. Okay. Yeah, that one was pretty good. I like that a lot. Medalist is great. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, Persona 4 the animation. This was definitely like, out of all the Personas anime, this is definitely the best one. And I love it because in every single game, the main character is like kind of a blank canvas because you're supposed to self-insert, you know, which is fine. But if you're making a movie, you can't really self-insert to the main character. I guess you could, but it would be really hard and really weird. So Persona 3 and Persona 5, they don't do anything with it. They kind of give him a personality, but no. But Persona 4, they actually give him his own personality, the main character. And it's like, it's probably one of like the best. It's definitely the best Persona 1 of all time. Unless you talk about Persona 4 Golden, the animation. We don't talk about that one. Persona 4 Golden, the animation is horrible. The only way I can watch it is if you tell yourself that Persona 4 Golden, the animation is a New Game Plus speedrun of Persona 4 in anime form. If you watch it like that, it's actually pretty funny. It's actually a really funny show. That's the only way to enjoy Persona 4 Golden, the animation, is with the mindset of you are watching a New Game Plus speedrun. Because yeah, it's just awful. But yeah, Persona 4 the animation, I think Persona 4's got to be the best for real. We got JoJo, Konosuba, ReZero. I skipped out on that one. That's another one I dropped. That one just got too dark. That one I dropped because it was too dark for real. Dragon Maid. I forgot about Dragon Maid. I like that one. Obviously, we have Yudu Camp, my fave, and Ice's fave. This one was crazy. What was it called again? Yeah, The Day I Became a God. This one was... yeesh. I put it a 9. It was really awesome until the end. And you're like, yo, what? Like the last 4 episodes are just like, huh? It's not like graphic or gory, but like, I guess I should rewatch it. But like, man, it's so good. And then they just hit you in the face for those last 4 episodes. And you're just like, oh, I see. Yeah, Day I Became a God. It has a happy ending though, so I thought that's good at least. Yeah, I love Yudu Camp. It's so good. Oh my gosh, Bocchi the Rock. I love that. It's funny, like I always talk about like Bocchi the Rock and K-On! I feel like I want to make a YouTube video about the two because like Bocchi the Rock and K-On! Are like the perfect dichotomy of music anime. Because like K-On! I love it. It's very awesome, but it's like a horrible representation of music. Like I feel like everyone in K-On! Is they just can't do music unless they're performing, then they can. But Bocchi the Rock is like the same show but with a realistic take on music, and it was so good. But because I remember I like K-On! A lot, but there were scenes where I'm like, I mean, I'm not like I don't want to like come off as like a pretentious music person, but it's like I'm watching this, I'm like, yeah, no, they couldn't do that. I could never do that. And if you ever like watched because obviously it's like a music anime, so they have like a whole music discography that's like not part of the anime. They have a song that is it is like an homage to the band Chicago, which if you've never heard a Chicago song, they've done like 25 or 6 to 4, Saturday in the Park. They've done a ton of like songs, and they have a very, very distinct sound. It's like jazz combined with rock, and then they have their own twist on all of it. It's a very specific, very like expertly crafted feel and vibe. And so K-On! Did an homage to that style of song. So they did a song that is like in the style of a Chicago song. And it's like it's one of my favorite K-On! Songs. But listening to the song and watching the anime, I'm like, there's no way these girls could ever create something this impressive. It's such a beautifully crafted song. But I'm like, all they do is eat cake. There's no way. There's no way they could compose this masterpiece of a song. It's like, it just takes me out of it. I'm like, it's such a beautiful song. I'm sorry, these kids are not gonna... Yeah, the cake, that's the one thing. The cake isn't the lie. The music is the lie in this case. Mambo. Artie has returned. Welcome back. I'm talking about anime now. I've truly lost the plot. But yeah, so then when Bocchi the Rock came around, Bocchi the Rock, I mean, it's still very silly and very goofy. Hey, it's Voice. Welcome in, Voice. I wish I could type. Will that work? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, when Bocchi the Rock came around, it's still very goofy and very silly and has its absurd moments, but it's very like, Bocchi the Rock is what it is. Like, that's what it takes to make music. You really feel like that's exactly how it feels to make music. I love it. The autotune sound effect is still in your head. Oh man, it's never leaving. It's never leaving. Hello, Voice. It's been a while. How are you doing? We've been talking about so much today, and right now I'm just deciding to scroll through my anime. I like to do this every now and then, just to kind of remember what I watched and what I was thinking at the time. Dungeon Meshi. Aren't we supposed to get season 2 pretty soon? I really like Dungeon Meshi. Blue Archive, the animation. It's just your roommate for next month. Yatta. Loved, yeah, Dungeon Meshi was so good. I really liked it. I'm doing all right, boys. Doing all right. Still practicing, still supporting. Yatta. Man, Blue Archive, I still gave it a 9. I still obviously really like it because it's Blue Archive. It's like one of my favorite games. I mean, granted, I think the devs felt like they just dropped the ball in the animation too, but yeah, there's a few issues that I had with it, but I still loved it. You know, it's still Blue Archive. But Hideo Fan Club. Oh, this one came out last season. This was an insane show. Blue Archive, no way. Yeah, me like Blue Archive. Wow, who would have thought? No, I'm kidding. Pop off and How Much You Live. Ryoko Kui. Ooh, what's that one about? I don't think I've heard of that. If you've never seen Hideo Fan Club, this was beautiful. I truly don't know how to explain it. Faceless character? No. So yeah, surprisingly, yes, Faceless character, it's actually not that at all. It's way more in depth than you could ever think. But like, I don't even know how to really explain it. It's like two girls who like obsess over a guy. They have the Curio fan club, which like sounds really creepy and weird, but it's actually not. It's a much like, that's what you go in thinking. You're like, oh, this is gonna be like, oh, girls fangirling over a guy. I don't really know how to explain the show. But like by the end, I've never like physically stood up and like screamed yes. I've never felt more satisfaction from the ending of a show. Like when the big ending happens, I was like out of my chair screaming like, yes, yes. Like, oh man. Just, and the way they balance like the deep topics to just beautifully shift right into comedy is like, oh man. It's so good. It's so good, genuinely. And no, this is not me doing turkey. Although I do genuinely love turkey, and I think it's actually amazing. This is like good for a different reason. This is just good because it's genuinely good. It's so incredible. It does delve into a couple dark topics, but it's really good. And it's honestly really funny and very, very heartfelt. And I love it. And there's so many twists and turns along the way. I love it so much. Oh, they're the author of Dungeon Meshi. Oh. I'd love to hear it one day. I'd love to hear the author tell me how good they are. Because, I mean, they nailed... Well, I guess the anime. I don't know about the manga, but I assume it's probably just as good. Oh, this one was cute. I really liked Wash It All Away. This was like just like such a simple show, just about a girl who lost her memories and is just running a they just run like a dry cleaning service, but like a all clothing service. Like they just wash everything. It's not just dry cleaning. And it's like, I don't know, it's really good. It was a show that was like so like simple and down to earth. Like it made me go outside and like talk to people. Like, I'm not like, I don't have super anxiety. I'm not too often scared to go outside and talk to people. But like I watched like the first 3 episodes and then I went out to like go pick up some food for my family or whatever we ordered. And I just had a conversation with some stranger. It was like at the show made me like, I want to go talk to people. It's like, obviously didn't like cure anxiety or whatever, but like I was like, man, I want to go outside and I want to talk to people. Not because like the show made me feel bad. It's just like, that's what happens in the show. It's just the community, being a community. And I was like, gosh, I want to be a part of a community. I want to talk to people. I want to meet people and like strangers. Not like I need to meet people. It's just like, I want to have people that I just want to be able to just talk to people, random strangers, and not be scared. I was like, it was awesome. I loved it. Oh man. Oh, Oran Host Club. Classic. Classic. There's Kaon. Still gave it an 8. Oh, Working was cool. Yojo Senki. We finally got season 2 out right now. That's fun. Yojo Senki, I don't know what. I mean, I gave it an 8. I really forgot how comedic it was. I mean, it kind of has to be comedic given what they're doing, you know? It's like, it's fiction. It is obviously fiction because there's mages. But, you know, your main character is essentially, you know, on the wrong side of World War II, to say the least. So it's kind of insane, but it's really comedic. Like, I forgot, like, watching season 2, I forgot how funny Yojo Senki is. Like, it kind of has to be, because otherwise it would just be really depressing and dark, which is a vibe, I guess. But I wouldn't like it. But then I'm watching season 2, I'm like, yeah, this is really funny, actually. I'm glad I'm laughing, because if it wasn't funny, it would be really messed up. All right, what other stuff do we got here? The dumbbell show. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Not one for me, but a vibe, yeah. Yeah. It's also the art style is really, really weird. I could see people not liking the art style a lot. I love the dumbbell anime. That was a really goofy one. Highly recommend. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? Oh, I still need to watch the Zombieland Saga movie. Oh, this one was cute. This one, yeah, Love After World Domination. It was like, I have like a playlist of like a bunch of anime songs on my Spotify, and I did Smart Shuffle, which adds in songs that aren't part of your playlist. And the opening for this song, or for this anime, came on, and I was like, I don't know what it was, but one part of the refrain just hit me with the biggest nostalgic vibe ever. Like, I was like in the car, and then I started crying because I was like, what? I've never heard the song before, but there was some specific, I guess, chord progression that just like I still can't figure out what song that's like reminding me of, but it was such a good song. I really liked it. And so then I found the anime that it was attached to, and it's really good. I think the anime is fine. Like, it's good a lot. It's like a Power Rangers squad, and they're fighting like demon lord stuff, but the two on opposite sides are in love with each other, so they have to like date each other. They're dating each other, but they have to keep it a secret. So they're like, you know, going on dates while like everyone else is like fighting each other, and then they get caught, and so they're like, oh no, we were fighting. They go back to like beating each other up. You know, it's really funny. But yeah, nothing groundbreaking, but the opening was, I don't know, it just made me like sob for some reason. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm gonna check out the show if you're gonna make me cry, I guess. Oh man. But yeah, it's a fun one. Puniru! I like Puniru. There's another Puniru. Why are they separated? They should be next to each other. Whatever. Tamon-kun. I know this one. I know Odie knows this one. Tamon-kun. Now this is a perfect 10 out of 10 show. Even though I only rated it 8 out of 10, it's a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? It's a 10 out of 10 show. I don't need to talk about Tamon's B-side. Perfect show. Oh man, I forgot about Serial Experiments Lane. This is a show you have to watch like 13 times to understand. I feel like it's a bad show, but it's so out there and random and like obscure that it's good. But it's also way ahead of its time. What was it? 1998. It is like, I don't even know. If you've seen Serial Experiments Lane, you know. I feel like it's bad, but it's so bad and so out there that it's good. I'm gonna scroll past that anime. Not gonna talk about that. And that one too. Listen, guys. All right. I've had some moments in my life. All right. Umeru-chan. I remember everyone kind of like called this one crazy, but this one's actually really cute and really wholesome. Like, I don't know, people call it out because it's like, oh, it's the little sister thing, but it's actually not that at all. It's not a romance anime at all. It's fully like wholesome. And I feel like Umeru-chan got a bad rap because it's actually really wholesome, and it's not about romance, like, you know, that at all. It's just the wholesome relationship between a brother and their sister. Like, it's really cute. And I hate that it got the bad rap that it did, because it's actually very good. Wataten! I'm in a server, guys. I'm in secret E2 lore. I'm in a server for this. I'm in the official server. And I'm a very active member because, I mean, All Babu's show was like made for me. I love it. It's so adorable and I love it. Also, my original, my emotes now are based off of Inori from Medalist. But my original emotes were based off of Hinata, Hoshino Hinata. Because I love that show so much. It's just such a cute show. Just Babu's doing Babu things. Oh man. Oh man. I gave the first season. I mean, I gotta be honest. That first season of Rent a Girlfriend was fine. It was good. The first season was good. I think that's probably why I keep watching it, because I believe that it'll come back. It'll get back to where it was. It'll return. Idolmaster. Of course I watched this one. Idolmaster, but it's all Babu's. Obviously I watched that. Also, Ibuki is in it. Ibuki was in it. So that was cool. I didn't watch it because she was in it. I actually had no idea she was in it, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's Ibuki. I'm watching a show right now where that happened again, where I was watching the show and I think the character said like 2 lines and I was like, oh my god, it's Ibuki's VA. She just like made a noise like or like, you know, she was like working on a garden and she was like, you know, like I don't know, just like groaning as like anime characters do. I was like, oh my gosh, I know that character. It's Ibuki. Like instantly. Ginban Kaleidoscope. Oh, this is so fun. This show. I'm just gonna read the description. Okay. When was the show? 2005. What's this? Also, oh, it is a manga adaptation. A light novel adaptation? I thought this was straight to anime. Okay, I guess I was wrong. I thought this was a straight to anime. Never mind. Some psychopath wrote this. Okay. It's not psychopathic. I'm exaggerating, but figure skater Tazusa Sakurano is on the fast track to the Olympics. As a top contender, her chances rest on a single competition in Canada. However, during her program, she falls and hits her head on ice, knocking her unconscious. At the same time, Canadian stunt pilot Pete Pumps goes down in a fiery blaze. After her devastating failure, Tazusa returns home to Japan, but she starts hearing a voice in her head. In reality, when Pete had arrived at the gates of heaven, he was denied access for his sins. Instead, he was told to wait 100 days and is now trapped in Tazusa's body, unwilling to let this interrupt her life. Even if her body is a bit crowded, Tazusa moves forward, skating with all the while a pesky voice may just be able to help her achieve her dream. Now, tell me that's not the most insane premise for an anime, manga, light novel, I guess, you've ever heard. And is it kind of a romance by the end? Yes, but it was also 2005. So, you know, you gotta do like your Beauty and the Beast kind of stuff. Yeah, you can get over that. It's not that difficult, but it's also not as creepy as it sounds. It's actually really funny. But the biggest thing about this is like, that's the most insane premise for a TV show, for an anime, like you could think of. A figure skater gets, and it's not like possession, it's like they share consciousness together. Shares consciousness with a dead Canadian stunt pilot, which, by the way, Pete Pumps. Do I need to say it again? That is a real name that these people came up with. Pete Pumps. Canadian, I guess. Yeah. So they share their consciousness, right? Insane. The show is surprisingly boring. With a premise as absurd as this. The show is boring. It's such an insane premise. And they do nothing with it. It's such an insane show. You're just like, this is awesome. This is a crazy idea for an anime. And then you're just like, wait, what? Nothing? You're not going to do anything with it? It's just the most standard show you've ever seen. And it's just, I don't know. I mean, I rated it a 6. It's fine. And I was so disappointed because I'm like, you had the creativity to come up with the most absurd premise for a show and you took it nowhere. Granted, this could be because it's an anime, 2005. Maybe the manga, maybe the light novel are better. I don't know. But man, I was like, really? I will say the funniest recurring bit though is that Pete pumps, even though he's not just possessing her or sharing her consciousness, he's sharing like everything, so he feels everything. So it's like if she falls, he also gets hurt on his head or whatever, you know, so he feels the same stuff, right? And Pete really hates tomatoes, like it makes him gag. And because she's like kind of a tsundere, she whenever she wants to make him mad, she just eats tons of tomatoes because he hates tomatoes so much. So like pretty much once per episode, she gets fed up and just starts shoving tomatoes in her mouth to make Pete mad, which also makes her mad because it's such a stupid bit, but it was really funny. Every time it happened, I was like, oh my God, could you stop with the tomatoes? And she obviously couldn't tell anyone about it. So her parents just thought she was going insane because she's like suddenly eating tomatoes. It was a show. It was a show. It was 2005. I don't really blame it, but gosh, I read that description and I was like, I'm going to have the time of my life. And then when it turned out to be boring, I was like, man, just man. We're not going to talk about that, are you? All right, boys. It's from my past. It's from my past. I've turned over a new leaf. We're not going to talk about that, okay? I probably should remove that from my list. At least if I'm going to screen share it. All right. All right. Where are we at here? This one was kind of cute. Oh my God, this show is dumb. Kuma Bear. Ugh, I did not like that one. What is that one? No, we're not gonna... D4DJ. Why did I give D4DJ 5? Oh, that's the TV special. Okay, that's not the second season. Yeah, the TV special was kind of dumb. I was like, why did I give that bad? Listen, guys. I regret showing it. I regret bringing this up. Yeah, ignore the fact that I have Shikimori-san this low, okay? Man, now that we're getting into the low rated ones. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is the only time Kiss Kiss Fall in Love? Yeah, that's exactly what it's about, Eraser. Which I did have Oron Host Club on this, and it's a lot higher. This show... I hated this show so much. This is so bad, I actually left a comment on it. Oh, you can't see it. This is the only show I ever left anything on. Ever. It was that bad. I still only rated it a 3 though. This was another one where Spotify recommended the song, and the song is incredible. I love it. It's so good. The show was the dumbest, cringiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like the most... It is like Gamers is like Misunderstandings, the anime. You know how they have like Misunderstandings? This show is 12 episodes of Misunderstandings. Like, that's the plot. It has nothing to do with video games. It has nothing to do with video games. The only thing that has to do with video games is that they're in a video game club together. That's it. It's all misunderstandings. It's just like, oh, well, I thought you said this. And they like don't talk to each other for like the whole episode. But it's like amongst all these characters. It's so dumb. Like, this guy is the main character. This girl is the main girl character. So they're supposed to fall in love. So he's talking to her about like, hey, how do I get with her? But then she sees them together and they're like, oh, you're dating. But she is already dating him. So she talks to... It's like, it's just 12 episodes of that. It's 12 episodes of that. But I will say, I watched the dub. The dub is actually really good because all of the voice actors know how crap this is. And so they're just like, you know what? This show sucks. We're just going to have fun. It wasn't like Ghost Stories, like they changed everything. You could just tell that the voice actors knew that this was stupid. So they're just like, you know what? Let's just be dumb. Let's just be dumb. We don't have to take this seriously. Let's just go over the top. And so the voice actors had like way too much fun. But yeah. And then I guess that's it. Yeah. I guess that's it. We've talked about everything. Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah, I'm surprised I put season 2 solo. It's crazy because like season one I had a 7 because it was good, but season 2 went down to a 3. From a 7 to a 3. And I think it has been going up. I have been moving it up every season. It is slightly better. It's still terrible though. It really could have been peak. If they just stopped after season 1, it would have been fine. Season 1 was fine. Season 1 was fine. It was okay. But then the mangaka existed. He was like, I'm never going to stop writing this story. I'm not going to get into it, guys. I'm not going to talk about Rent a Girlfriend. I've already done it. I don't want to talk about it. All right, guys. Well, I've successfully done nothing this stream. All right, voice. I'm very... Listen, voice. I don't want to talk about it. All right? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, okay, boys? It was kind of good. It was good. It was pretty good. And honestly, like, if you look, yeah, honestly, the peak though, the opening, one of the best openings of all time, like the songs. But it's just like an insane K-drama, you know? Like if you look at it through the plot of like K-dramas, it's like Domestic no Kanojo isn't that bad. It's just it was so crazy. I went out and got the manga. Well, I started reading the manga. It's just like every time you turn the page, you're like, what? It's just like you can't stop watching. Yeah, the author was just like, I'm putting every twist in here. I've done all the twists. Oh, man. But yeah, I won't talk about that one anymore. But it was a show that existed, and the manga is crazy. I still need to finish it, though. It's good. It's like my guilty pleasure. It sucks, but it's like kind of good. Well, yeah, it's definitely better than that. All right, but with that as the final message, let's end my stream. I gotta end before I do more dumb things. But yeah, I'm gonna be done. I'm done. Gotta stop watching anime more. You're starting to have a blast. Well, I don't know if you should watch all the shows I've seen, you know? I have a lot of really good recommendations. I will never recommend someone something bad. I'll try not to, at least. But yes, I'm gonna call it here, guys. I'm gonna go watch Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Genuinely. I will be back not on Monday, but on Wednesday. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Wednesday. Probably Blue Archive, because that's all I do. No, I'm ending stream, Maria. Why do you show up at the end? Hello. How are you doing? Everyone go follow Maria. Gare, no, don't do it. Gare, don't do it. Gare, don't do it. I'm being serious. Don't watch it. Don't watch it, please. Uh-oh. Oh, we got the fake out ending. Let's go. Alrighty. I'm gonna stop talking before I say something weird. So I'm gonna end stream and do a little mambo for the end. Okay, I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. Bye.